Wow, it's Vespa Day here at 21 Kilometers Cafe. I have never seen Vespas in the Philippines. Look at these beautiful bikes. Look at the one with the blue wheels. That is wild. Quick stop for breakfast at 21 Kilometers Cafe. This place is gorgeous. It sits right out at the edge of just the most magnificent scenery. Check that out. It's a great little cafe for breakfast. They have a good breakfast menu of several different dishes. I'm going to get French toast, and Jen's going to get waffles.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away.
Good morning, this is Carl with the camera in the Philippines, and today I'm taking you to Mount Manunggal. We're about 38 kilometers west of Cebu city, up in the mountains of Balamban. And there's a campground up here at the very top of this mountain. And these pathways lead to the different campsites. And it's just pristine up here. If you stay overnight, there's nothing around. You'll be able to see the stars. And just look at this pathway. It's just beautiful. It winds around the edge of the mountain and offers quite a few scenic outlooks. Look at the clay in the ground here. It's crazy. You know that's all going to slide when there's too much saturation of water in there. We got the campsites up here. What a nice place to spend an evening.
Morning.
Good morning. Beautiful day, huh?
Yeah.
Did you get rain last night?
Yeah.
I bet, yeah. Can you hear the cicadas? They come in waves. They'll start down low, and then the sound will carry up the side of the mountain. It's so serene here. So we took a scooter up here. We have 2 bikes, but we decided to just take one. You could drive up here. I do see some cars, but the roads are very steep, and there's been a lot of mudslides after the typhoon from several months ago, and after rainy season has started. You can see down there, there's the road, runs along the ridge. It brings us up here. And you can see the open patch there where there was a mudslide there, but there are mudslides right along cliff edges that the road cuts into. Maybe I'll show you those on the way out of here. I see an outlet coming up, and it just looks amazing. And it costs just 50p to hike through these trails. There's quite a few of them. And 100p, 100 pesos, which is $2 US, to camp overnight. Bring your own camping gear. And they have very pretty campsites. We'll come upon some, I'm sure, up here soon. There's places like this, you just have to find them. And this one is it's a little bit off the beaten path. And I'll have to admit that this is our third time this week coming up here and trying to get a good day. It's rainy season. We got to 21 Kilometers Cafe you saw earlier. We got there yesterday while we were eating. It rained. And didn't look like it was going to stop, so we aborted the mission and went back home. Today is perfect. There's a little mist still burning off in the morning sun. There's a path that goes for about 10 minutes through the woods on the other side of the parking lot. And that takes us to the plane crash of
Ramon Magsaysay.
who was
First, the president, the late
president of the Philippines. Was he president at the time?
I think so.
So he was a sitting acting president who was killed in a plane crash. It was a small plane. Was he piloting? I wonder. We don't know, but we're going there because there's a monument and there's a piece of the engine somewhere down this path. All right, it's not 10 minutes down the road, it's down the path, it's shorter. So they've encased a piece of the rotary engine, not rotary engine, airplane engine here in cement. And there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cylinders. That's interesting. Odd number of cylinders. And this is the monument. It talks about, oh, there's a list of passengers. So it was not a small plane. I'll get a picture of that. And then more of the engine over here. That's interesting. It's not super exciting, but it's interesting. And then there's some plaque over here that is incredibly unreadable. Brief history of the C-47 Goonie bird. Okay. So if this is the site of the crash, somewhere right in here, then this is the terrain, and it's pretty steep going down here. And there wouldn't have been steps at that time, so the rescuers would have had to bushwhack into here to find the plane. And a bunch of people were on the plane, but we don't know how many died from that. Again, we could Google that. Anybody could Google that if they're interested. It's peaceful here, but it's not very scenic. Back we go.